about portable gaming, right, nothing beats a phone. If you're talking about portable gaming with like sold as is control scheme, joysticks, that sort of thing, nothing beats a Switch. Neither of us, disclosure here, neither of us have ever really owned a console. The only console I own is a 360 someone handed to me in a duffel bag in the middle of the night once.
Wow.
Yeah, I've lived an interesting life. It was free, so but it sure looked like a drug deal in the middle of the night, I will say that, and I really did not like that he decided to hand it to me in that manner. I was like, oh, could you hand this to me like a normal person? But nope, of course not.
Could you just sell me an electronic device, not make it look like you're selling me uncut Colombian cocaine?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I was like, could you give this to me in, I don't know, an Amazon box, not a duffel bag?
No,
But
an Amazon box is also equally. Just give it to. Just where the fuck
just
were
hand it to
you
me.
that you
It's
like did
360.
not want to reveal what it was?
It wasn't even he didn't want to. He was just like, haha, I'm handing it to you in a duffel bag, and I'm like, haha, why?
Oh look, there's a cop car. No big deal. No,
Literally, he lived next to a cop. I was like, this seems like a poor idea, sir.
Sketch, extra sketch,
Yeah.
all the sketch. Okay, so I kind of have.
One of MarshallOutlaw's most nostalgic games, which DetectiveNoir often calls trash, was once very popular. W. Goat Simulator. A. Guns of Icarus Online. S. I Am Bread. Or D. Not choosing this means you actively hate poor orphan children.
All of these have been very popular at some point, but the only one that you really love is Guns of
God
Icarus.
fucking... For fuck's sake.
You
Okay,
tested me about your preferences. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, somehow, I still don't know how you would possibly be doing that. But if you're just tuning in, Marshall is just giving me points.
Not. All right, fuck you. Okay, knowing that you hate poor orphan children, which game that MarshallOutlaw is 100% does he hate the most? W. Thief 2014. A. Message Quest. S. Poker Night 2. Or D. Borderlands Game of the Year.
Okay, well, you like stealth games, but Thief 2014 was very poorly reviewed, I believe. I don't know what Message Quest is. Poker Night 2, I found impossible. If you managed to beat that, kudos. But I think I remember you because we had a discussion when I was playing Borderlands 3 about how much of a pain in the ass it is to 100% Borderlands game of the year because you have to re-grind the same bosses over and over and over and over again, trying to get one drop if you want any chance of advancing in the game. And that sounds awful. And I would want to shoot myself if I had to do that. So I'm going to guess that's what it was.
Ooh.
Really?
Oh, finally. Thank God. I'm really glad you're not rolling away with this one. I'll be fucking honest. I was already quite upset. Now, thankfully, at least we know you hate orphan children and you're not getting this question. So, Thief.
And I'm going to say that you asked it for at least some form of Jedi, maybe a specific one, but I'm just going to say a Jedi standing in a scrap heap with a laser sword.
All right. Fascinating guess. And for our audio listeners, he did a pretty good job describing kind of what's going on. It's a hooded figure, got swords coming out from shoulder-ish.
From its ears, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and it's standing in what looks like a pile of scraps, specifically for some reason. And this was not part of my prompting, but it sure looks like just a lot of discarded thermoses.
Or robots. Or I was thinking maybe where there's a helmet or something. There's some wire in there.
It really definitely looks like a bunch of thermoses to me. But yes.
And actually, there's one thing I forgot to specify, which is that instead of asking for hyper realistic this week, you asked it for in a comic book style.
Close. Okay, so, well, that part at least. Point.
The rest of it.
Yeah, the rest of it not so much. No, so nothing about Jedi, nothing about lightsabers, nothing like that. No, I asked it to draw me, and I I had Mazako. I rejected many commissions from her. I was like, here it is. All right, here's what I want, and really wasn't understanding what I was asking for at all. So this is supposed to be Styx the Goblin.
Oh, wow.
Which it didn't really understand. She didn't understand who Styx was. I guess never played the game. And
is the training data in Stable Diffusion from before Styx, the like video game, came out?
No way. The first one came out in like 2014. I mean, like, fundamentally, what I think the problem is that it's not that big of a game. So it didn't quite land for the AI, and I tried just specifying what Styx looks like, but apparently when I said holding a dagger and big pointy ears, it thought, yeah, big pointy ear daggers. So
ear daggers. Oh yes, that's
yeah.
Please let's name this episode "Ear Daggers."
Ear daggers.
big pointy ear daggers.
God, yeah, no, I don't know why it like. I mean, it always f's up a little bit.
People are gonna click on the fucking thing, being like, that doesn't make any sense. What the fuck?
Big pointy ear daggers. Yeah.
And then we're gonna explain it almost immediately, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, that wasn't clickbait. I shall listen to the rest of this episode as a reward."
That's really it. You sell like health potions and swords and so forth. You are a shopkeep.
That's weird. You've left that shop.
No, that was my home. The shop is not that.
Oh, that
yeah
looked a lot like a shop.
No, that was there is there's a man there that sells awful expensive things that are worth a lot more money than I have, which is kind of annoying because I'm on like day 54, which is relevant because this is part of what I'm about to bitch about. Yeah, this is the shop that I have set up. I've set up these stands, I put out merchandise, I have little robots that restock things, because medieval.
I would say that most people would consider anybody who is Jesus, you've got an enormous shop.
Yeah.
I would consider that most people would consider someone who's running what looks like Middle Ages Walmart stocked by flying robots to be doing pretty well for themselves.
Now, poor as balls. That 21,000 gold barely gets me anything, and I'm about to burn about a fourth of it just sending an adventurer out on a quest, because that is when I go into this background here, that's one of the things is there's like some weird side mechanics to being a shopkeep where you can like hire an adventurer, go out and maybe get like, oh well, I guess that clip's over. That was unintentional. That was supposed to be a much longer clip. Don't know what happened there. Anyway,
back to Styx.
Yeah, back to Styx. I mean, shopkeep's annoying. It is my eternal hatred, primarily because the.
Can I guess? It has Steam achievements, and it's possible to 100%.
Yeah, and one of those is having run your shop for a full year in game. Each in-game day is like 20 minutes. So
it's about the same length as Minecraft, which I find funny mostly because I'm positive that you have played a full in-game year of Minecraft.
Oh, I'm sure I have, but the problem is Shopkeep is not Minecraft. It's not nearly as amusing, and just quick math here. That means that in order to 100% it, e.g. get that one achievement that you have had your shop open for a full year, yes, that does mean you have to play for at least 115 hours.
Madre de Dios.
So
that's absurd. And does it count, technically speaking? No, I guess it wouldn't.
There's no way to pass 4 days.
No, I was going to say